From YouTube to TikTok to Instagram, even platforms like LinkedIn and Twitch all offer really unique opportunities to creators. But today I'm going to share why, after my personal experiences and observations, one platform in particular stands out amongst the rest. It's YouTube, by far, and I'm only saying this because of some of the numbers I've hit spread across numerous channels. And I know this is highly subjective to my personal experience, so I really want to encourage any sort of opposing opinions and experiences to kind of start a bit of a dialogue in the comments. Because I still feel like I know very little, and any sort of input would be just as enlightening to me as it would be to anybody else. So, my YouTube journey, what exactly have I experienced so far? I've navigated through a variety of channels, all with kind of a different purpose, so I kind of want to tell you what I've picked up along the way. My first channel was actually the big hit. We're talking this channel built up 4.2 million views and 440,000 hours of watch time. This wasn't overnight, but it did incorporate some luck. It was during the time that the trend of compilations and montages kind of picked up on YouTube. And during this time, this channel generated me over $8,000 of ad revenue at an RPM of $2 per 1,000 views. I was quite young when I started this channel, so these types of numbers are what really started me on this whole path of YouTube. Secondly, we had a channel that hit 165k views at 6.9 thousand watch hours. There was also a channel that I kind of made as a passion project, sort of as a way to experiment a different style of content. It only has one video, but this video has 6k views. And then I managed two business channels for work, which collectively gathered 280,000 views in a very small and niche market. And finally, there's this new channel, the channel that we're on right now. This is the first channel that I kind of started with an end goal in mind, which is providing value and kind of being in addition to my business. With the first 10 videos that we posted, we've gathered around 20,000 views. Now, I've dabbled a bit in other social medias like TikTok and Instagram, and on some of those I've managed to get quite a bit of views, but not as much as YouTube. So in this video, on top of just the view count, I want to talk about the observations I've made on why I think YouTube is the best platform for creators. Number one is that videos don't always die and sometimes rise later. I've noticed on other platforms like Instagram or TikTok where if the algorithm doesn't immediately pick up your video and kind of blow it up, then the video kind of dies. And this can be pretty disencouraging for creators because you almost get immediate feedback that all the effort that you put towards in that video was kind of for nothing. With YouTube, on the other hand, virality is still very much a thing, and the launch of a video is still a big factor. But with my experimental channel, the video didn't surpass 100 views for the first year. And then after that, the algorithm decided to pick it up then, and now it's slowly growing and it's hit 6,000 views. This implies that no video that you put your effort towards is a waste, and there's always hope for a turnaround. Number two is YouTube seems more promising for business. Ad revenue and creator payouts on YouTube are just way more appealing. The RPM, or the actual amount you earn per 1,000 views on YouTube, is actually something creators can be motivated by. Of course, niche and many other factors play a role to how much a creator earns, but either way, the earnings on YouTube can actually make a significant impact on a creator's quality of life. A channel that I started for fun as a teenager generated me around $8,000 in passive income, and this was really unexpected. Like, anybody that doesn't solely rely on their income from YouTube, this type of sum would just surprise and impact anybody. And this just scratches the surface of all the opportunities that you can take advantage of on YouTube. Number three, for repurposing content and utilizing other platforms, it only makes sense to start with YouTube. Committing to only one platform means that you're potentially missing out on the audiences of these other platforms. There are amazing tools like Opus Clip that repurpose long-form content into like these bite-sized short-form content for platforms like Instagram and TikTok. To me, at least, it seems like the most timely and effective approach. You could grow on other platforms as a side effect by just solely focusing on your growth on YouTube. Number four, YouTube seems to have a more versatile demographic and/or audience. You may not know exactly who you want to target yet, but it seems to me like on Instagram and TikTok, you're just a little bit more limited. With a lot younger of a demographic and less of a potential to reach an older audience on Instagram and TikTok, this is exactly what makes YouTube stand out in this regard. Or for business reasons, finding an audience that has more purchasing power, which would be an older audience. YouTube's demographic is overall a lot more broad than Instagram and TikTok. These are just the four observations that I kind of wanted to share with you, but there's so many others. Like, I think YouTube's a little bit more impressive to employers, or being part of a platform that embraces more styles, whether it's fast or slow, or highly edited or not edited that much. So I don't know who made it this far, but if you did, I really do appreciate you hearing out my personal experiences and opinions that I've had throughout my YouTube journey so far. I'd really appreciate a like just to kind of help boost the algorithm a little bit. It is a small channel, so anything really does help. But anyways, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.